Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope we had a great weekend. I know I had a pretty good weekend, played some golf, enjoyed my Sunday doing some work, social media stuff. You guys know the deal. But welcome, Adele from Texas. There you go. Welcome, Adele's in here. Got a bunch of people in here already, actually. But good seeing everybody. Glad to have you guys here. We've got some charts to go over. We're coming into the 8 o'clock hour. I backed the stream up an hour because we were sitting and talking for a while about nothingness. David, what's going on? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, David. So let's go over some charts, shall we? On the 1 hour time frames here, we're looking Euro JPY with the gap down, settling above a key level after the fall off from a couple weeks ago. The fall off in the end last week of July. Finally looks like it may be recovering. I'm not sure if it's ready to go up or down yet, though. Not something that I'm going to be looking at too closely tonight. GJ, I'd like to see it break. This was Asian session high, I believe, today. I would like to see this move. I don't know how accurate that is or how possible that is. You could have your break of structure line right there. You could also move it here since it's been so long. This would be your next real point of resistance. That in that case, you'd be looking at 137 pips. However, everything I'm reading about the Japanese yen is that it's going to be going up this week. So with that being said, we're going to have to keep our eye out on that. USD JPY looks like it's going to end up coming down. If you look at the 1 hour here, again, we're in between two fair value gaps. Not really something I'm going to focus on too much, but it looks like we've created a pretty strong support right up here. And we could be moving back down toward this side. We could maybe snag 35 pips out of it. Not my favorite chart. Don't like trading USD JPY. Haven't really since last year, beginning of this year, quarter one. AUD JPY. Let's see here. All the JPY pairs, very, very similar chart like we've been talking about for the past several weeks. After that drop off now, you're seeing a lot of the same thing on these JPY charts. Not really too much to predict in terms of price action or to know even really what actually is going on, being that they're pretty much consolidating at a range that's within 40 pips of each other. GBP NZD, let's see here, 4 hour time frame. Possible retesting for it to come back down. Not enough information yet, in my opinion, on this 4 hour. But it does look like it's rejecting this low. Again, not enough information there. GBP USD, again on the 4 hour here. We're going to take a look at this one. Just extend our zones out. Make sure we're accurate. Make sure we're good for the week. High was tested here twice last week. High was tested here and it was tested here. Is it going to break this and come back down, or are we looking for a break and retest to the upside? Either way, you're looking at a potential 127 or about 95 pips. Either way, not really a huge fan of this chart to begin with for the day. Not a huge fan of it to begin with for the day. NZD JPY, same concept here, guys. We're looking at charts that have not broken any highs or lows of previous sessions. So going to be a little tough on that one. But again, we'll extend our zones out here because we'd like them to be accurate for the week. You don't really love that. It broke it, but like there's nothing to show that it's moving further up. All right. NZD USD. Looks like what could be considered a liquidity sweep right here through the week, because you have a bull flag, your liquidity sweep could be moving up. We could see some high moves on this NZD USD chart. We could see it all the way up to here, but I would say probably that TP1 area right there for 100 pips is probably a pretty good trade there. But again, you do have to look at the opposite side of the spectrum here. Resistance, resistance, resistance. This could be coming back down over to here. Hard to tell. Hard to tell right now. I do like NZD USD for a buy though. And on the technicals here, on all the time frames, you're looking at pretty much buys across the board, which is always a good sign. GBP AUD. This was a chart I believe we looked at last week. By the way, great week last week, guys. 76 pips, 79 pips, something like that. Really good last week. GBP CAD, nothing to see here. Euro USD, okay. Uptrend. Uptrend for sure. You've got higher highs, higher lows. If that is the low, this could again be liquidity right there. It's not an exact science, but we could be possibly looking at 40 pips to the upside. USD CHF, I don't like this chart. Euro GBP, I don't like this chart either because I think it's going down. I think this is coming down for 31-ish pips. CHF JPY, we're not touching. CAD JPY, we're not touching. There's Canadian news in the morning at 8:30. Euro AUD, we're not touching right now. Euro NZD, right in the middle of the zones here. Not a fan of either of these. Now, Euro CAD we could buy. Euro CAD could be a possible buy here. But again, you have to keep in mind that we have Canadian news in the morning. NZD CAD, just not a fan of this chart. USD CAD I did like. This was the trade that we took on Friday, guys. We took this trade on Friday. We got out for, I believe, 19 pips. It ended up going for about 27. I do like this trade. Let's unlock this and move it to where we think would be appropriate. That's what I'd be looking at there. AUD NZD is just garbage. GBP CHF, I mean, if you assume the day is going to keep going, could get a big move. Don't like the chart though. AUD USD, what an uptrend there, team. What an uptrend there. What an uptrend. Thoughts on gold? I haven't gotten there yet. Let me look at these last two. I'm probably not going to touch them, but let's take a look at gold. All right, gold's zones are already marked up. We can drop this one down a little more. Gold has no direction right now. Gold has no direction right now. It's in a downtrend, that's for sure, on the 4-hour. Looks like you're coming to retest. You may come to retest this for 54 bucks, but nothing crazy. You're going to want to see it break some session highs and go up. If it's going to do that. Last 4 hours haven't broken New York kill zone high from last week. Important to note that. So gold, I'd say it's not doing anything right now. It does not meet any standard for us to take a trade. But welcome, Tennessee, to Nancy. That's Doge. I'd love to take a GJ buy trade. I really would. Let's take a look at the 1 hours here. We just got our new 1 hour candles. I'd love to take a GJ buy, but I don't want to be the guy to risk a breakout. I like a confirmation of a breakout. Yeah, no problem. No problem. So I don't really love risking for a breakout, but it does look good. GJ looks good for a buy. Euro JPY, USD JPY, not so much. But GJ looks good for a breakout. And let's look at the technicals here. So the technicals on GJ, you got strong buy on the 2 hour, strong buys on the 1 minutes and the 15 minutes. I do like, here's the thing I do like, and I will say about this chart. Again, you had your bull flag for a long time. Now we got a break, and we're getting a retest of the EMA. This does fit our rules for a buy. GJ fits our rules for a buy. So we have a couple charts that we're going to look at here. We're going to hop down to the 1 hour here. I do like the sells on Euro GBP. Again, bear flag here, guys. The opposite of a bull flag. Bear flag. Broke below to open up. Nice. There you go, David. Good stuff. Broke below there. It looks like came up to retest the EMA. Could be coming back down. Good looking trade right there. I need a bit more confirmation, but good looking trade. USD CAD. I love this chart. I love this chart. Love it, love it, love it. I don't think there's anything bad to say about this chart right now. Have to get rid of that take profit right there, but I don't think there's anything bad to say about it. I think USD CAD's going to be a continuation for 40 to 100 pips, but there's CAD news in the morning. CAD news is probably going to be bad. So I think NZD-USD, I don't want to take that. I'm going to unflag that. And then Euro-CAD, I'm going to unflag that. I'm really between 3 trades tonight, and my favorite one's going to be USD-CAD. I'm almost tempted to get in it right now. Strong sells across the board. Let's look at our 4-hour chart. Yeah, let's look at our day chart. Yeah, I see this thing dropping. Four-hour looks good, and it's going to be a longer stop. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Tennessee. I don't trade US 100, man. I don't. I don't trade US 100. And I wouldn't trade US 100 until Monday morning opened anyway. I would not trade Sunday night US 100. Wait till the volume comes in Monday morning. Get your Monday morning market session open volume. Guys, I think we're selling USD CAD. What's the pips right now? I think we're selling USD CAD. Let me get the let me get our stop losses in here. I'm selling USD CAD though. Get rid of this. I think we can put our stop loss actually at right above the 50-day EMA, which gives us a 44 pip stop loss. Still a little bigger than normal. But we're gonna put a TP1 in as well. That's a little less than 40 pips. There we go. All right, so let's put this in. And we'll add alert, make that TP1, and let's get this this trade out to everybody here, guys. So let's see what we got. We are in a trade right now. USD CAD sells, guys. Let's see here. Trading signals. USD CAD sell. Our stop loss is going to be 1.39177. Take profit 1 is going to be 1.38523. And I'm pretty sure 2 and 3 I don't have to move from last week. We will put a TP4 though. And our TP4 is going to be the bottom, which is 1.37615. I don't see good things happening to the Canadian. We'll see. We'll see. Let me get this sent over to you guys. Let me zoom in so everybody can kind of see what's going on here. All right, let's send it out, baby. Now we got a plan here. Pick Z, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you again. Good to have you back. So what we're looking at here is we are in sells on USD CAD. The 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 1 day, the 15 minute, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it looks like sells. That's just a matter of fact. I do think we may get some retracement at some point, but I don't think right now. Massive fair value gap there on the 5 minute to start. Breaking this low would be nice. That's what we want to see, but I have a good feeling about the way the structure of the market is on this one. Hype. What's up, Matt? So again, we're in sells on this, and we can look at our lovely 1 minute chart here if we'd like. But the break to the downside here is pretty strong. Pretty strong. And sentiment for Canadian news tomorrow, I'm not really taking into an account, you know. Looks like a good trade, though. Yeah, it looks real nice. Breaking, I'm gonna put what our line is here. That's kind of our go. Our go-go. Alright, let's see what happens here. This is the 1 minute. This is just the 1 minute. Our structure was really taken on a higher time frame, but yeah, totally, man. 3899. No, you're looking on high time frame too. Higher time frame too then. Oh, you're looking for retest on the. Yeah, you're looking for retest. I see. Yeah, I just think that based off what I've been seeing here, we've been watching this chart for quite some time. We caught this whole move on Friday. I'm seeing this come down for at least our TP1. Like to start the week off with nice little 15, 20 pip win. But yeah, I see what you're saying there, Creed. But yeah, it's our stop loss is above that. Our structure would be broken if it crosses the 50-day EMA. Thanks, Creed. Appreciate it. You too. Who's in this trade, boys? Daniel Olvera, what's going on? Samuel's in. Jose, what's up, brother? There we go. There's the squad. There's the squad. Yeah, I like GJ. I think GJ is the trade that we're going to end up taking tomorrow. I think GJ is going to come down to retest somewhere down here by tonight, and then through London, we're going to get the move up. Which is why we went with this one today. And Euro GBP, I might just unflag altogether, but we'll see. Oh, we just got a new 15. Nice. Fair value gap created. Let's get a push down. We've already got 6.2K, so not the most amount of volume. We've got pairs with 18K, 12K, 14K, 7K. We're moving up there, though. Moving up there on the volume scale. It's 8:15, so. Josh, what's up? Nice to meet you, Josh. Hope you're doing well, brother. Let's get this break. Let's get this break. Again, I hope all you guys had a good weekend. I'll tell you what, my back is sore. I golfed Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. There you go. Appreciate it, Josh. Thanks for the kind words there, brother. I'm glad to have you. I'm sure the whole community is as well. Glad to have you. Appreciate you stopping in and saying that. That means a lot to me, honestly. It does. Truly. G and profit. If you guys are also looking to learn and just don't know where to move forward, make sure you book that 15-minute phone call with me. It's free. Correct, yeah. If you don't know how to trade, it is just gambling. But that is not what we are doing. We took 7 trades last week. We won 6. We lost 1. That's not gambling. That's a system. That's a system, boys. It's a system. It does, yeah, and it's definitely, mental fortitude is something that is needed to be successful in the trading industry and on the charts as a whole, really. I would agree with you there. The stop loss on this, Daniel, is 1.39117. It's a bigger stop loss. It's a bigger stop loss. But it's because we don't want it crossing the 50-day EMA on the 1 hour. Really, it could have been up here, to be honest with you guys. It could have been further up, but I don't really like giving out stop losses that big. It's 44 pips. But our upside is obviously tremendous. This is a 1 to 2.4 RR, so not bad. EMA ribbon is well below. All EMA lines are well below our stop loss, so any terms of retracement we should be okay on. So in terms of the setup and the markup of this chart for the week, for the day, this is kind of really where the highest you'd want to put it without it breaking structure to the upside or holding too much drawdown. So that's where it's at. I agree with you there, Joshua. Let's look at some of these lower time frames as this very slow start to Sunday evening progresses. And then tomorrow morning, we have CPI news for the Canadian dollar. So, based off what we're seeing here, it has been good 1 out of the last 5 months for the Canadian dollar. So, we'll see what happens. I don't think we'll be in the trade by then. I think London's going to put us in a bunch of profit. Oh, boy. Be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry about that, guys. There's a G in profit. That's gross. Tell you what, Uber Eats knows me well. Every day they send me a notification at the same time, right when I get hungry. And Marshall, this is USD CAD, and we're in sells on it. Sells on USD CAD. Yeah, no problem, Josh. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. I would suggest joining the Discord too, man. I send free signals out in there twice a week. Broke the lows, guys. We broke the lows of last week just now. I think I'm ordering a pizza. I know I shouldn't, but I just think I'm going to. It sounds like a good idea in my head, you know? Don't they have like the recently ordered? What, you don't like pizza? Yeah, make sure you turn on notifications. That's going to help out a lot. I just realized I was on a 4-hour chart on this. There we go. That's more fun to look at. Any pizza place I want that I can order from? Did you know you can get heart-shaped pizza from this place? It's actually pretty cool. Delivery in 15 minutes. That's pretty good. Make my food. All right, 1,500 in profit, guys. Let's see. We're only a couple pips in profit here. We're not a lot in profit. We're 2.3 pips in profit. Yeah, 7.2K volume. It's coming in. Spread is great, 0.3. And we're coming into a 4-hour, guys. And there's our new 15. There's a bear flag, too. This is a bear flag. Bear flag. Almost at $2 grand. We may have a little trouble breaking this low, but we already actually did. Yeah, we broke it from last week. What a great hour candle that was, too. Yo, hit that 2K. Let's go. We're on the run, boys. Oh, where did we actually open up this trade at? 1.38672. Oh, it's right on it. We're good. We green, baby. Let's go. We are already 3 pips in profit. 3 pipperinos. If you're just joining us, welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just keep pushing. Got no problem with this push right here. I'm going to get rid of that line now. We broke it. We're good. We are good. Yeah, this day chart's just going to drop off. You guys want to watch the one? Consistent live stream trades, guys. Consistent live stream trades. That's what it's all about. And here's the thing too. So if we look at market open, it doesn't show it right here. So I'm going to show you guys on my broker. So look where market open was, right? So market opened way down here. It came up to retest last week's areas and just dropped straight down. We retested last week's areas. You can look at it on the 15 if you want to. Market open. We came up, we retested it for almost a straight hour and a half, and it rejected it. That was my play to go down here. 5 minute, you can see it too. Market open. Came up, retested, said nope, we're still going down. So you can see it in multiple ways, but just to give you an idea of what I'm looking at when I send these signals out. Oh no, it messed up. There it is. Boom. Nice. What was our TP1? 15 pips? Yeah, 15 pips. Yes, sir. We're working on it. 87%, 87 to 91% over the past year. So from January 1st to date, today, January 1st to today, is a little over 87%. But in my opinion, win rate doesn't matter. Like, my win rate's good, but I don't think win rate matters. I don't think win rate's important. Because you could have, for instance, I'll give you an example. You could have 10 losing trades that were all one lot, and then one winning trade that was 20 lots. Are you profitable or not? You're profitable. You are. So I would say that it doesn't really matter. Win rate is a fictitious statistic to give clients or your community. And it gets skewed easily too. So like the broker and the broker that gives you your all of your reports and stuff, if I clicked buy 25 times with 0.01 of a lot and then clicked sell at 5 lots and just made $5,000, it's going to say I have a losing win rate. It should take into account the dollar amount too. Yeah. We're going to get a lot of movement here in the next 22 minutes, 23 minutes here going into the new 4-hour candle at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are. A lot of movement. Preferably in the downward way. But it's okay if we get retracement. Like and I say this every single stream. Every single stream I say the same thing. Is that once we set up a chart, we took the chart because it is an A+ setup. B, we never second guess ourselves. C, we let this thing, it either runs to stop loss or it runs to take profit. Sometimes we'll take profit early. But that's it. The set and forget mentality is the way to go. You never second guess yourself. And if you are, that means it wasn't an A+ setup. So you shouldn't have taken it in the first place. But we're looking all right. Looking all right. Here's what I'm thinking, guys. I'm actually going to do a poll here. So let me see where most people are at. Most people are on... We're going to do a poll here. All right, I just sent the poll out. Please vote in it, guys. I'd really like to know what you hear. I just sent a poll out on YouTube. Let me do it on the other one. Let's see what we're getting here. Curious to see what everyone thinks. Well, and there's a mentality to it too. So like on a small account, you're not going to be risking as much, obviously. Percentage wise, you might be risking the same, but it's going to be a lot slower of a process. Like you're not just going to make $2,000 right here. You're going to make $20, and then that's it. We move on to the next trade, and that's where it's more realistic for most people. I think. I don't think everyone's trading a six-figure account. So that was my logic behind it. What's going on, little taco films? How are you today? I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for joining. Might stack another position at this new 4-hour candle. We'll see. We shall see. $50-day EMA on the 1 minute. This week was good, man. $28,000 this week. For 70 something pips. Here, I will tell you real quick here. Yeah, here, let's take a look. We can go to weekly reports. Alright, probably. Weekly reports for this week was 79.6 pips. We took 7 trades. We had 1 loss. Every single trade was called live. Either in a live Discord or on a live YouTube stream. So... yeah, wasn't too bad. 15 minutes until we get this new 4-hour candle, baby. Charts never go straight up and down, boys. Always gonna have retracement. Always. Reject that fair value gap nicely. Be very happy. Let's reject that nicely. Get that nice little rejection. All right, let's see what this poll yielded here. All right, on the poll, 78% said yes, 22% said no, with a total of 9 votes. So I guess we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I will open a $1,000 account. I will show you guys live that I'm opening a $1,000 account at 1 to 500 leverage on Hanko Trade. And we will go from there. I will stream that account for a whole week. Well, maybe I'll make it a challenge. See what we can get it up to. But the goal, and I say this a lot, the goal is to make sure you can double your account. Once you double your account, you pull the money out. So if we start with 1,000, you get it up to 2,000. You pull that 1,000 out, put it in a savings account, different account, whatever, not your trading account. Then double it again. Maybe twice, pull that 1,000 out. After the 3rd time you double your account, you now have $3,000 in a savings account and $1,000 in a trading account. You can go ahead and put all that in and up your lot size. That is the way to do it. Hanko Trade is a broker. It is not a prop firm. I do not trade prop firms. I don't condone prop firms. I think most people here know I am not a prop firm guy at all. Not real huge on them. Yeah. No, you're more than welcome to ask any questions you have. Any questions you have, man. That's what I'm here for. I got no problem answering questions. All right, 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left in this candle, in this hour candle, and this 4-hour candle. I may stack another position here as well. Nice. Yeah, there you go, Daniel. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah, man, it's not really much though. Like let me rephrase that. I don't want to say it's not much because it is, but you have to put things in perspective of what everyone's account size is and what people are risking. Everybody's in a different place in their trading career. So I've been on live stream $15,000 in drawdown and then gone 20 in profit, 10 in profit. It's there's just, I wouldn't compare. That's my biggest takeaway, is like, don't compare. There's no reason to. All right, let's see what we got here. 15-minute candles coming up to test the EMA. 5-minute candle is testing the EMA and the fair value gap. Currently as we speak. Typing away. Sorry, guys. What am I trading? Hey, Andrew, did you get my email, by the way? USD CAD sells, though. USD CAD sells. I saw your email, though, Andrew. I did respond. And you missed our poll just now. Scroll up in the chat there. I just did a poll. Should I stream live with a $1,000 account to show realistic profits for a smaller capital account? And 78% of you guys said yes. He's either sleeping or editing a video for me. One of the two. I don't think he's sleeping though. I just texted him. I told him that we're looking for a deal on the chat. So yeah. That's where I'm at with it. I'll do 1,000. I'll do 1,000. I don't know who Patty Swing is. Who's Patty Swing? Is that PJ Trades or something? I don't know who that is. Flamingo. I've seen a couple of his videos, but to be honest with you guys, like I don't look at any of these other people's strategies. I just don't care. Like I'm focusing on myself, my own trades. Like I know I'm profitable. My community knows I'm profitable. Everybody who follows me knows that. Like I have no need to look at other people's strategies, nor do I care. I might know some names, you know, that guy, PJ Trades, and you know, TJR and all those guys. I have no idea, Daniel. I'd have to look at it. It's not really part of my system, but on the day, you're looking at what? From swing high to swing low? Like, you're looking at fibs? I guess if you were to go all the way down here, kind of. You'd have to go, I guess if you went all the way to the bottom on the day chart. Yeah, this is a 50 to 68. All the way to the bottom on the day chart. Yeah, it's pretty damn close. Yes, I'd agree with you there. It's just not part of my strategy, you know? It's not something I put much stock into. Where's my pizza at? Hopefully that answers your question there, Flamingo, though. I'm just not concerned with other traders, you know? And I think that's how everybody should be, because, like, if you're looking at 5 or 6 different traders, you're going to confuse the heck out of yourself. Pick one and follow them. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes until our new 9-hour our 4-hour candle at 9 p.m. Thank you there, Flamingo. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Got some movement. Yeah, let's get that push. Get that green push right before this hour. Yeah, Elon just subbed to your channel. Good move there. Good move there going into the new hour. Fantastic move going into the new hour. Let's keep it that way. Here's your new 9 o'clock hour. We're going to get some pullback, most likely. Let's check that new 4 hour. Another fair value gap created. I will. A failure of what, Ace? A failure of the fair value gap? Yes, I would like it to fail as well, if that's what you're referring to. Volume's here, though. Go back to that other chart. Hope my pizza's at the front door. It is, thank you. Hey, let's go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit this here. I don't have enough room. Let's see what happens here on the new hour and the new 4 hour. Let's see what happens. This better be a good pizza. Oh yeah, looks good to me. See what this hour's doing. All right, so the hour fair value gap is being tested right now as we speak. Nice, poured an entire red pepper packet on one slice of pizza. Love when that happens. See what we got here. I'm probably going to reload a position here. Or I think I'm going to add one. Yeah, I'm going to add a sell here for 25 more lots. I added another position. GJ never did anything, and Euro GBP never did anything. So, GJ actually came down. Like I said, I think GJ is going to be a good buy for tomorrow. But USD CAD, baby, this thing's going to be good for tonight. Nice rejection. Five minutes looking good. Get a nice red 5-minute close here. That'd be solid for this price action. Would like a 5-minute close. What's our one doing over here? Is he floating right at the wow. NZD USD candle went for 18 pips. Frank, I'm trading USD CAD, the US dollar to the Canadian dollar. We are holding like no drawdown right now. We're holding 2.7 pips of drawdown. So that's what I'm trading, Frank. In for 125 lots. Our 15-minute is at the EMA ribbon. We can keep that 15-minute fair value gap intact. That would be very nice. I think this is just creating a wick and it's going to come right down. Wick down for us.
Happy Wednesday.
Five looks like it's doing all right with a rejection here. And if you wanted to look at this as a trend line trade, that is your trend line. This is your trend line. Let me fix that, get this out of the way. That is your trend line right there. So, even if you don't use my strategy and you trade trend lines, This is what you could expect. We got 1 minute though. 1 minute until the new 15-minute. Good start to that 15-minute candle. Taylor, are you sure you don't want any? Taylor? You don't want any? Let's get that red close on this new 5. Adam, what's going on, man? How are you? Hope you're doing well, brother. Slick Mike, what's up? How you doing? Hope you're doing well as also. Thanks for joining, guys. Welcome to the stream. We are in sells. Yeah, another week, another day, another dollar. We're in sells on USD CAD. Pedro Murillo, what's up? How are you, man? Welcome to the stream. We are currently holding a total of 4 pips. 4 pips of drawdown. Got a new 5-minute coming up here. Could move it out. That wouldn't be as realistic as that one. And again, we took this on the higher time frame, guys. So I'm going to delete these channel lines because I don't trade with trend lines, really. But here's what we're looking at. We have consolidation. We had a bear flag with a break. It may retest London kill zone high. It may retest up here. But we got in and went straight into profit earlier. I think we're just getting some wicks here. I think it's going to end up wicking down, whether it's on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour. But see how you have these big, long wicks? This is what you tend to see when you're on a downturn and you're on a downtrend, per se. So as long as we're getting rejections at the key levels that we're looking at for rejections, there's nothing to really worry about. Yeah, rejections like that. That's the rejection we're talking about. Right there. If I were to get stopped out on this, I'd probably lose upwards of 30 grand. Probably closer to 40 grand. But you got to realize we're holding, I know the number seems big and I go through this on every stream. We're holding 1.8, 2 pips of drawdown. 2 pips of drawdown, that's it. I always say comparison is the thief of joy. I've been doing this a long time there, Pedro. I understand where you're coming from. Just keep in mind I've been doing this for 16 years. So, different stages in our trading careers, you know? Appreciate you. Welcome to have you. Make sure you subscribe. I go live pretty often during the week. New York session, Asian session. Get live call outs of what we're trading. It's a good community to be in. All right, we got 7 minutes. 7 minutes, and then we'll leave it up to the London session or meat of the Asian session to push us down. Should probably put my stop losses in though. Stops are 8.16, so it would be 24 grand if it went negative. I don't see that happening, but it's always a possibility. so we got our take profits in. 29K to TP3. 14K to TP2. And 2.8K to TP1 on all three positions. Three positions set at different take profit levels. That's the way I like to trade, is 3 open positions. Three open positions with 3 different stop losses. Let's see here. Adam, yeah, look at using it. Maybe wait till tomorrow's 20%. Yeah, of course, Pedro, of course. I would suggest getting in the Discord too. You can ask questions all the time in there. So, Discord's free. VIP is a little different to get all my trades, but you get 2 free trades each week in the free signal. So, there's plenty of free education on my YouTube. Mostly everything I offer is free. If you want more, there's certainly more, but mostly everything is free. Yeah, I agree with you, Adam. I wanted to get in because I know it's where it's not going, the distance it's not going to go. So I figured I'd get in now, whether we hold a little bit of drawdown or go into a little bit of profit. Either way, I think the end goal is pretty much the same, regardless of if we wait till tomorrow. I know we have Canadian news at 8:30 in the morning. I think London's going to push us one way or another tonight. But we got 3 minutes until we get this new 15-minute candle here. If we can keep this one red, it'd be a great sign. It's a rejection of the EMA and respecting the fair value gap. That would be awesome. There you go. It's a really good 15-minute candle with 3 minutes left. Almost to break even. Yeah, of course. TPs only, baby. TPs, you right. You right, Jose. Each contract on what I'm trading right now. What I don't understand the question fully. Are you asking what my lot sizes are or what the pricing is? Oh, 3 different take profits. Sorry, yeah, not 3 different stop losses. Same stop loss, 3 different take profits. You can actually check them out yourself here. I'm gonna give you my information here. Here you go, brother. Take a look right there. That'll give you all the information that you need. And what a 15-minute candle we are getting here. 1 minute. Uno momento. right, here's our new candle, guys. Looks like we're pushing lower. So here's where we're at. Almost 2 hours into the stream. Hour and 45 minutes, guys. Make sure you're in the Discord. Make sure you have your alert set. Let me hop to the lot larger time frame here. Make sure you have your alert set for TP 1, 2, 3, and 4 down here. I will let you guys, we're going to manage this trade throughout the night. But that's it for the stream tonight. We went over the whole setup. We're in it. We're at pretty much break even. We are holding 2.2 pips of drawdown. 2.2 pips of drawdown. So I appreciate everybody, guys. Everyone showing up. We're going to end this stream how we always do. Appreciate you guys. I will see you for New York session in the morning. Between 9 and 9:30. Between 9 and 9:30, we will be on tomorrow. But we're holding this trade through London, guys. Make sure you subscribe, like the stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning for New York. And probably send you a notification that this bad boy's in profit later. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining.